Hi, are you ready to watch me rock out to one of my favorite songs of all time? If so, welcome. Hi, my name is Daniel. Normally we react to music I've never heard of before, but here lately I've been feeling a little bit burnt out doing all the reactions I've been doing, so I wanted to listen to some music that I've been listening to on my own time lately. A lot of it's a little bit newer. And yeah, one band I'm a huge fan of is the Front Bottoms. What a great name for a band. And while I like a lot of their songs, none come close to this masterpiece. This song is amazing. I love this song so much. The amount of emotional power this song has is mind-boggling. And I'm pretty sure Hobo Johnson references this song on one of his songs. A few other people do as well. A lot of people have covered it. I've covered it before. Yeah. All right, so this song's called Twin Size Mattress. There's a music video for it. I'm not sure if I've seen the music video before, so I could react to that, I guess. But here, normally, I get into the lyrics and what the artist says about their own music, so that's what we're here to do. We're here to review the track. We're here to dive deep into the track. And I'm here to lose my mind over the track. So, before we get in, just to prepare anyone who's never heard of this group before, the vocalist has a very unique voice and a very unique lyric style. So, you know, you might love it, you might hate it, who knows? I love it personally, although it took me a few listens to kind of get used to it. So, you know, yeah, this song is very well constructed and the lyrics are super cool. And let's get into it. 3, 2, 1.
This is for the lions living in the wiry, broke-down frames of my friends' bodies. When the floodwater comes, it ain't gonna be clear, it's gonna look like mud. But I will help you swim. I will help you swim. I'm gonna help you swim. For the snakes and the people they bite, for the friends I've made, for the sleepless nights, for the warning signs I've completely ignored. There's an amount to take, reasons to take more. It's no big surprise you turned out this way when they closed their eyes and prayed you would change, and they cut your hair and sent you away. You stopped by my house the night you escaped with tears in my eyes. I begged you to stay. You said, hey man, I love you, but no fucking sure that we could find something for you to do on stage. Maybe shake a tambourine, or when I sing, you sing harmonies.
Bass is awesome. Drumming's awesome. That'll be the only time I pause it. First of all, I want to mention there is a music video. This isn't it, so, you know, whatever. Normally music videos get blocked anyway, so it's fine. Second, I said the bass is awesome, the drums are awesome. Let me re-clarify that. Everything's awesome. Let's keep going.
This is for the lake that me and my friends swim in, naked and dumb on a drunken night. It should have felt good, but I can hear the Jaws theme song on repeat. Spark in your eyes, the look on your face. I will not be sure that we
Hopes I'm cursed forever to sleep on a twin-sized mattress in somebody's attic or basement my whole life, never graduating up in size to add another, and my nightmares will have nightmares every night. It's no big surprise you turn out this way when they closed their eyes and prayed you would change. Yeah. The top comment is, I have no idea what the song even means, but I feel it. Oh, wow. This is actually... Damn. I was in conversion therapy for, it looks like about 5 months. I survived. People think it cured me. I'm just masking it until I get out of here. The song saved me. When I was isolated away from everyone, I was there for 6 months, and I feel the pain. I understand it. For a while before experiencing what I did, I had no idea what it talked about. But every sentence in the song now, I can explain how it relates, how deep I feel. Wow. That's insane. Jeez. And then they edited the comment this year. They said, I have honestly lost all memory of the conversion therapy. I know it was traumatic, but my brain put a block on it. I came back to listen to the song trying to understand the block because it was less than a year ago. A full 6 months just cut out of my mind. I don't know. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. Then edited again only 2 months ago. I have a job, ready to get out of this hell. Jesus Christ, that's awful and crazy. I'm glad you're still here. Can't put my finger on it, but for some reason the song means so damn much to me. This song makes me... There you go. This song makes me feel nostalgic for something I've never experienced. This song feels like friendships and relationships and connection with other people, and then near the end, I want to contribute to the chaos. That's how I relate to this song. Yeah, I actually relate to it in a pretty sad, pathetic way, but whatever. You know, I love this song. Twin Size Mattress tells the story of a close friendship damaged and eventually destroyed by addiction. It is among the most beloved of Front Bottom songs. Brian Sella, the lead singer of the Front Bottoms, said in the commentary track for the song, it's a song that changed drastically from demo time to the actual recording time. We gave the Front Bottoms guitarist / keyboardist a copy of the song, the demo version, on a cassette tape because he decided he was going to move into the woods. So he moved into the woods, but all he has is this cassette tape with this demo on it. And when they finally found him about 2 years later, he comes out and he's got this idea. He totally remodeled the song. We had a lot of good ideas. We incorporated a lot of them into the song. It went from being like 13 minutes to 4 minutes. Aw, I want to hear the 13-minute long version. Come on. It's one of our favorite songs to play in the band live. It's one of the songs we knew we weren't going to be able to wait until the album came out to play live, so we just started playing it at our shows, and people seem to dig it. We dig it too, so rock and roll. That's crazy. Wow. This is another thing, that I thought of while listening to it. Although the song's often looked at as the singer talking about a friend that struggles with addiction, and although this has a lot of evidence, I also think it's worth trying to think about it as self-harm, a friend that is scrambling to help a friend who's hurting themselves over and over again. Yeah, I thought the song was about someone's gay friend who got sent to a conversion camp. Damn. It's about a childhood friend who was gay, parents didn't accept him and ran away. Thought the song was about a person who was trans and sent to a camp. Multiple camp theories, which now that I think about the lyrics, that actually kind of makes sense too. But I'd never thought of that before now. So, all right, let's go over the lyrics. This is going to take a minute. Thank you very much for joining me, by the way. I love this song. It's not as complex or as crazy as a lot of other songs that I love, but for raw emotional power, this is one of my favorite songs ever. When they play it live, it's amazing. When I play it live, it's so therapeutic, it's amazing. This is for the lions living in the wiry, broke-down frames of my friends' bodies. When the floodwater comes, it isn't going to be clear, it's going to look like mud. But I will help you swim. I'm going to help you swim. The image of wiry, broke-down frames brings to mind serious drug addiction, the topic of the song. The speaker knows that deep inside the friends are powerful, like lions, despite their current weakened state. Floods are a natural event and are usually recurring. Mental illnesses, including addiction, often have the same quality. While it's tempting to read into the looks like mud imagery, Brian Sella's comments to AV Club suggests that it's simply a reference to a particular town in West Virginia that the band has played in. There's a river called Mud River in West Virginia, one of those random places we would play. It's really stayed with me. I don't know why. Mud River. Thought it was an interesting visual. That kind of shined through for a twin size mattress. As waters usually used to clean, floods are used to clean. Floods are used in religious and metaphorical contexts to represent a purge of the bad to leave the good behind. The face that it's going to be like mud, which is more vicious and dirty than water, implies that they'll reach a better state of mind, but it'll be a difficult journey. The speaker, likely Brian, is telling the addict he will support him when he feels like he isn't progressing or is failing and wants to revert back to addiction. The repetition could also show how desperate he is to help this person, that he feels as he has failed at in the past and likely blames himself for it. Repetition could also suggest that he will be there every time the friend relapses as well. This is for the snakes and the people they bite. For the this is such an anthem song too. For the friends I've made, for the sleepless nights, for the warning signs I've completely ignored. There's an amount to take and reasons to take more. It's no big surprise you turned out this way when they closed their eyes and prayed you would change, and they cut your hair and sent you away. You stopped by my house the night you escaped. With tears in my eyes, I begged you to stay. You said, hey man, I love you, but no fucking way. A snake bite is one way to describe the feeling of a heroin hit entering one's veins. For example, Voodoo by Godsmack. I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite enter my veins. Snakes can also refer to a toxic person or someone who is considered shady. When a snake bites you, it often leaves a sting similar to what it feels like when a friend betrays you. Recognizing and confronting addiction can be particularly difficult when you participate in the behavior that becomes part of the addiction. It's possible to drink and do drugs recreationally without ruining someone's life. There's an amount to take, but even as you're participating in the intoxicating substances, you may notice warning signs and how screwed up your friends choose to get, and you may decide to ignore them so as not to ruin the good time. Wow. The reasons to take more line kind of implies that he recognizes what he sees as valid reasons to go over the limit, reasons why you use drugs to escape something. I'm really glad I made this video because I am learning a whole lot about this song. When someone is slowly being taken over by addiction, it's very hard to notice it when it happens over a long period of time very slowly. But once they're there, at that drastic point of no return, it's a lot easier to look back on the red flags that were overlooked and blame oneself for not doing anything about it. This could also imply that the friend Brian is singing about comes from an environment where it's quite likely for them to be addicted to drugs. The family of the friend does not know how to deal with the addiction. They feel it's better to turn a blind eye and send them away with little or no support. And then I feel this verse especially is talking about a queer friend in an unsafe household. You can see how they might attempt to pray the gay or trans away. The parents cut their hair, send them to conversion therapy, which is where they escape from, or perhaps escape the parents' household. Yeah, all right. They cut your hair, sent you away. This line seems to allude to the guardian sending him to boarding school, the military, or in the context of this song, possibly rehab. Hair is a theme in folklore symbolizing a person's individuality. By cutting the subject's hair and sending them away, the antagonist is denying the subject's experience before rejecting them. Almost cut my hair. It's possible that the escape was from rehab. After the escape, the speaker is telling his friend that he should go back and get better. The friend refuses and says, "Man, I love you." No way, as if to say that their friendship is strong, but he is not convinced. However, considering the following lines where the narrator is saying that they can find something for this friend to do, another interpretation is that this is more about the friend escaping their controlling family, boarding school, or something similar. The narrator is begging this person to stay with them, not for them to stay in rehab. He says no way because he has to stay on the run, keeping his parents from finding him. Staying with your friend isn't the best way to hide from your parents, after all. It's also possible that the escapee wants to make sure his buddy knows he's okay, but doesn't want to burden him, and that the addict loves his friend, but ultimately his addiction means more to him. This probably isn't correct, but with the meaning of this song, my interpretation was that this friend was going to commit suicide. The narrator tries to stop them, but they don't. Yeah. Then this amazing chorus. I'm sure that we could find something for you to do on stage. Maybe shake a tambourine, and a tambourine comes in the background, or when I sing, you sing harmonies, then we've got harmonies. In an attempt to offer the protagonist of the song something to do to distract them from their addiction, a place to belong, somewhere to have good friends outside of drugs. In the last line, he offers ideas for the things for the person to do on stage. The thing that he suggests happens in the song as well. This may show that he's trying to come up with reasons or places that are already fulfilled. His efforts don't mean much as there's already someone filling that gap. Another interpretation is that the second part is implying that even if it's a small thing that may be hard to notice, it's still something. It's still an improvement if it helps. This is for the lake that me and my friends swim in, naked and dumb on a drunken night. It should have felt good, but I could hear the Jaws theme song. The song's like has multiple punchlines too, on repeat in the back of my mind. Make sure you kiss your knuckles before you punch me in the face. There are lessons to be learned and consequences for all the stupid things I say. And it is no big surprise you turned out this way. That spark in your eyes, the look on your face. I will not be brave. I thought he says I won't be late, but I guess I'm wrong. While this could totally just be setting the scene, the lake could be a party or any environment where one could go to make bad decisions under the influence. The party is dangerous. There are drugs and alcohol around, and Brian and his friends are drunk and therefore unable to prevent whatever bad things might happen. The Jaws theme song is a very popular choice of tune when illustrating imminent danger. Dun-dun. Dun, dun, dun. Here Brian is saying that he should have been enjoying his time with his friends at the beach, but he can't help but be on edge even though he knows there's no reason to be because there are no sharks in lakes. Much like how problems in life can always be in the back of your head and can ruin fun times because you can't stop thinking about issues that you are having. It could also illustrate the feeling of impending doom he has because he thinks something bad is bound to happen. Kissing your knuckles and then punching someone with said knuckles is a juxtaposition. It shows how desperate he is to receive some kind of love from his former friend. It also implies that this friend's love is dangerous and hurtful. Their kisses come with punches. In addition to this, Brian implies that he's in a toxic relationship / friendship and is viewing this through rose-colored glasses, similar to lipstick-covered magnet. The lines can be linked to earlier lines of I Will Help You Swim. The singer has now linked themselves to the reason their friends have become addicts. No longer is it just their guardians who turn a blind eye, but the singer now feels like he didn't do enough to help him. Perhaps he couldn't help them swim, or he did a bad job of it. Maybe one of the stupid things he said was telling his friends promises he couldn't keep and now believes he contributed to his friends not being able to break free of his addictions. Then we have another comment which says, I will not be shamed. So, interesting. Repeat of the chorus. Then I want to contribute to the chaos. I don't want to watch and then complain, because I am through finding blame. That is a decision that I have made. He wants to make a difference, as opposed to pacifism. He is fed up with the way things are and is ready to effect change. Brian is left confused after losing his friend to addiction. He spent a lot of time pondering who is at fault and blaming himself. He's sick of searching for blame and is now taking control of himself and the situation. She hopes I'm cursed forever to sleep on a twin-size mattress in somebody's attic or basement my whole life, never graduating up in size to add another, and my nightmares will have nightmares every night, every night, every night. The crescendo at the end of the song, as well as switching to halftime, also switches from the second person to the third person. She is probably the one with the addiction. The speaker in the song states she wants him to be alone forever. A twin-size mattress only fits one person. She says this out of anger and resentment on him trying to help her when she denies she even has a problem, or is tired of him fixing a friendship that is already tarnished. She hopes that his health is so bad that bad things that occur spawn more bad things. He believes she's so angry with him that he deserves such a punishment. She likely never said this to him. This is a manifestation of his guilt. He believes he deserves this. Holy cow. This album, Talon of the Hawk, is really good. Au revoir, love that. Funny You Should Ask is amazing. Yeah. I swear to God, the devil made me do it. Just a great album. But this is my favorite front bottom song, and thank you very much for joining me on this. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a good day. I will see you soon. Deathstroke 9 out.